How are books made? Hi, welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, what is your favorite book? Do you have a favorite book? My kids love reading books. A few of my favorites to read to them are Llama Llama Red Pajama. At one point, I had read that book so many times, I think I had the whole thing memorized. I also like reading my kids Little Excavator. Have you ever read Little Excavator? That's a really good one too. Do you have a favorite book? If your family is like mine, you have books all over the place. So many books. Have you ever wondered how books are made? Some books have hard covers and some books have soft covers, but they all have pages connected along one side so you can flip through them from the other side. How do they do that? I was thinking about this today because I got a question from a kid in the Curious Kids Club named Ryan. Ryan wondered,
Hi Josh, my name is Ryan and I want to know how to publish a book.
Making a book takes a lot of people and also some machines. It takes writers, editors, designers, and yes, printing presses. It begins with the author's words. Do you know what an author is? An author is a person who writes books. And then the person who creates the pictures for the book, they're called the illustrator. And there's also something called an editor. Do you know what an editor does? Editors help prepare the writing. An editor reads the author's work and helps make it clear and easy to follow. The editor might point out confusing parts or maybe suggest changes, and they also check for mistakes. Then there's also the designers, who decide how each page should look. They choose the size and style of the letters, they place the pictures on the pages, and they make sure that there's enough space around everything so that when the book is printed, it all looks right. This process is called typesetting. Once the pages have been designed, the team checks a sample called a proof. They look for misspelled words, or missing pictures, or just any other number of mistakes that you might find in a book before thousands of copies of that book are printed. It's a very complicated process trying to make sure that a book has no errors in it. Have you ever found a mistake in a book before? Maybe a word was misspelled or there was a missing period. Think about all the tens of thousands of words, hundreds of thousands of words that are in a book. It's hard to get it all just right. After all of that is set, it's time to actually print the book. That's when the finished digital files go to a printing company. A computer arranges the pages in a special order on large sheets of paper. This arrangement is called imposition. Can you say imposition? The pages can look completely mixed up before the paper is folded. Like, for example, page 1 may be nowhere near page 2 on the flat sheet. Imposition makes all the pages land in the correct reading order after they're eventually folded and cut. Now, for large print runs, which that just means they're going to print a lot of copies of the book, they usually use a method called offset printing. In an offset press, the words and pictures are placed on thin printing plates. ink moves from a plate onto a rubber-covered cylinder called a blanket. The blanket then presses the ink onto the paper. Then there's something called a digital press. These machines print from a digital file without needing physical printing plates. Digital printing can be useful when a company needs a smaller number of copies of the book. It can even be used to print one copy after someone orders it. That's called print on demand. A digital press works a lot more like a regular printer that you might have in your house. Now, like I said earlier, the paper used by the factory is much larger than the pages in the finished book. One sheet of this paper can hold many book pages on each side. After printing, machines fold the large sheets. Each folded group of pages is called a signature. Because of imposition, the pages inside that signature are now in the proper order. Now, the complete stack of pages in a book is called the text block. The pages are joined along one edge, the edge that will become the book's spine. Now, the spine of a book, that just means that's the side of the book where all the pages are attached together. The book spine is the side of the book where when you place it on the shelf, that's the side of the book that you normally can see. Now, depending on how the book is made, the book spine may be held together with glue or thread or both. Many paperbacks use a method called perfect binding. A machine prepares the spine edge of the pages and applies a strong adhesive. A flexible paper cover is wrapped around the text block and pressed against the glue. Now, have you ever seen a hardcover book? Instead of the cover of the book being bendable, a hardcover book is very hard. You can't really bend it at all. Well, hardcover books are also called case-bound books. Its cover, or case, is made separately from the text block. The case usually contains two stiff boards and a spine piece covered with printed paper, cloth, or another material. Have you ever had a hardcover book where the cover just completely ripped off eventually, leaving just the inside pages? I definitely have a lot of kids' books around the house that look like that. That's because the cover is made separately from the inside of the book. Hardcover text blocks may be sewn or glued together. End papers near the front and back help attach the text block to the case. Part of each end paper is glued to the inside of the cover. Trimming machines then cut the top, bottom, and outer edges so the pages are all even. Ever noticed how nice and symmetrical all the pages of your books look? That's because of a trimming machine. Finally, there's one more check to make sure that the finished book looks just right. Hopefully it does. Then the books get packed into boxes and sent to stores and libraries and wherever else. Different kinds of books follow slightly different steps. For example, a thin picture book might be stapled through its fold, while a thick hardcover might have sewn signatures. Either way, the binding holds the pages along the spine while the other edges remain free for turning pages and reading your book. And that's how books are made. Now I want to read a book. Okay, let's have a quick quiz and see what we learned today. What is the special arrangement of pages before they are printed and folded? It's called imposition. And which printing method can print from a digital file without using physical printing plates? Remember, there's offset printing and then there is digital printing. And what do printers call the gathered inside pages before the cover is attached? That's called the text block. Let's play true or false. True or false? One large sheet of paper can contain several book pages on each side. Yep, that's true. True or false? Printers always place page 1 directly beside page 2 on the large flat sheet. Nope, that's false. The pages are arranged so that they will be in order after the book has been folded and cut. True or false? Every hardcover book has pages connected with thread. Nope, that's false. Hardcover text blocks can be sewn or glued. Okay, would you rather be a book author or a book editor? So, would you rather write a book or edit a book? I think I would choose to be an author. I do like writing stories. But it would be fun to edit someone else's story too, and help them try to figure out ways to make their story make more sense. Both sound pretty fun to me. Okay, let's play a round of What Am I? What am I? I leave marks on a page. During offset printing, I travel from a plate to a rubber blanket. And I create the words and pictures you see on paper. What am I? I am ink. While I was researching for this episode, I watched a few videos showing how books are printed, and let me tell you, the machines they use to print are so cool. It was even more complicated than I expected, and I was already pretty sure it was complicated. I am very grateful that we have developed methods for printing books. I love to read. And now every time I pick up a book, I'll have a better idea of all the work that went into creating it, and that makes me appreciate books even more. What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out, so until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And we've got some birthdays today. Some of the kids in the Curious Kids Club have birthdays today. Phoebe from Utah is turning 1. Happy birthday, Phoebe! Talon from Michigan is turning 4. Happy birthday, Talon! And these kids are turning 5 today. Oscar from Alaska, happy birthday, Oscar! Ellie from Oklahoma, happy birthday, Ellie! And Felix from Canada, happy birthday, Felix! These kids are turning 6 today. Billy from California, happy birthday, Billy! Hudson from California, happy birthday, Hudson! Olive from Washington, happy birthday, Olive! Finlay from Oxshott, United Kingdom, happy birthday, Finlay! And these kids are turning 7 today. Ellie from North Carolina, happy birthday, Ellie! Harper from Michigan, happy birthday, Harper! And Sam from Illinois, happy birthday, Sam! To all the grown-ups listening, if your curious kid wants their birthday mentioned on the show, please visit supportcuriouskids.com and join the Curious Kids Club. That's supportcuriouskids.com. See you tomorrow!